my dude. I know everyone seems more advanced than you, but that ain't your business. You stay faithful, lift your head and move. Turn up.
Hey, what's up, people? It's your Love Skills fan here, or Leechman, and I'm back with the second part of my Destiny review. And after looking at how long that first video was, it's probably gonna get split into 2 extra parts. So therefore, this is gonna be the 3rd part, and this one might even get to split into a 4th part. Who knows? But anyway, let's get into it. So today we're gonna be talking about the co-op or multiplayer, as most people call it, or Crucible as it's known in Destiny. And so let's get into it. The first thing is Crucible is awesome. I love Crucible, and I'm gonna be comparing the Destiny Crucible / multiplayer to Titanfall's multiplayer, Ghost multiplayer, and back to Halo's multiplayer, because the amount of similarities in Halo and Destiny is just so many, which I love the similarities. A lot of people don't. And some people say, why is it so similar? And it's like, well, it's made by the same company, so of course they're not just going to stray from what they usually do just because they have to make a new game. I'm getting off topic. Sorry about that. So let's get into it. First of all, Titanfall was good and was fun, but it got boring really fast because it had a lack of things. It didn't have anything that I wanted to strive towards. It didn't have anything that kept me chasing. It was like, in most games you have, oh, I want to get that level, I want to get that thing because I want to get that gun, I want to get that patch, I want to get that camo, I want to get this, I want to get that. And Titanfall didn't have any of that. It was just kind of like, oh, I'm playing, I play for an hour, okay, I'm bored, there's no other game modes for me to go to, okay, I'm done, I'm getting off. And so you spend like 30 minutes to an hour playing Titanfall, and then you're bored. And then Call of Duty Ghost, I'm using Ghost because that's the most recent Call of Duty, was a snooze fest. I'm not gonna lie, I picked up the game, I didn't buy it full price, thank the Lord. I bought it for like $10. I bought the game, came home, played it for the first night. I said, alright, I'm gonna give this game a week. If it can't impress me, I'm never playing it again. And that was back in December. I played it for a week, and I haven't touched it since. That game was so boring and horrible. I'm sorry, Collapse, but it's true. That game was a snooze fest. I'm sorry, Modem. That game was horrible. You died so fast. The maps were huge. I don't know why I'm complaining about it, because this is not what this video is about. Moving on. But those are the 2 games I'm gonna use to compare it to. And the reason I'm comparing it to those 2 games is because for some reason, review sites believe that Destiny's campaign, multiplayer, is actually worse than those 2 games. Get real, like, come on. Just because you got ticked off at the campaign doesn't mean that the multiplayer is just as bad. But anyway, moving on. The one thing that I will say that is bad about Destiny's multiplayer is the lack of game modes, which it doesn't bother me because I love playing Rumble, and I hate free-for-all game modes. I absolutely despise free-for-all game modes. But for some reason, Rumble is so much fun, even though everyone chooses to use a fusion rifle or a shotgun. That's beside the point. I love playing that game mode. It's just so much fun running around and just beasting on folks and trying to get to the number 1 on the leaderboard. And then Control is also awesome. And then you have Clash, which is also fun. And those are the 3 game modes that you can play on a regular. And then you have Skirmish, which is 3v3 with revives. Also another type of deathmatch. And then, yeah, that's basically the main stock 3 game modes that you can play at any point you want. 4 game modes, my bad. And that's a problem. And I know they released Salvage, which is like Hardpoint, but you can't, those game modes, that's like 5, and then they just released the other game modes, which is like All Out War. I forgot what it's called, but anyway, it's like you only have 6 game modes plus the Iron Banner 7, and that's about it. It's not enough in the game. It's not enough, to me at least. It's not enough to keep people chasing after stuff. The gear system, the leveling up system, really gets you chasing after stuff. Especially Cryptarch. That Cryptarch, that dude is a complete and total troll. You will get a freaking blue thing and it will degrade it to a white. You'll get a legendary engram and it will degrade it to a green. Like, dude is trolling us. Dude is like, oh man, that thing really frustrates me. I'm getting off topic. that just shows how much I love Destiny. And it's hard for me to speak bad about it, but I need to speak bad about it. It's really hard to do. But anyway, talking about the game modes, getting back into the game modes, all the game modes are basically different type of deathmatch. Basically, Control, it's based on killing people. It's not like you get points to get the score higher. It's if you have more points captured, you get more points for your skill. For example, if you have 2 points captured, 1 kill equals 200 points. So at the end of the day, even if you don't capture any flags and your team is just straight beast, you guys can destroy the other team just by getting more kills, and that's about it. And so that's another deathmatch. And then Clash is team deathmatch, and then you have Skirmish, which is 3v3 deathmatch, and you have Rumble, which is another type of deathmatch. So three of the modes that are released, all deathmatch. And then you have, if you add in the vehicle playlist, also deathmatch. And Salvage is the only objective-based game mode. And I was thinking about it, it's like, Bungie, why not add more to it? You are known, repeat, known for creating amazing game types. I mean, you have Oddball, you have Capture the Flags, you have Team Sniper, Team Rockets, King of the Hill, all those type of things, multi-team different game modes. That didn't start in Black Ops 2, by the way, just so you know. That was a Halo thing, and I'm pretty sure another game had it before that, but I know Halo had it, and I used to play that thing with my boy. And then there was Team Doubles. What that was you and your buddy and against everybody else, and there was like maybe 6 or 7. I know they have that kind of in Skirmish and stuff like that, but it was like 2 versus like 2v2v2. It was like 8 people in a lobby, and you and your buddy, you had to communicate in order to win, and that was so cool. I mean, come on, Bungie, you know the deal. You know what you need to do. You got all these game modes, and you know what you have to do to just put those game modes in this game, and it would be sick. For example, if you had Capture the Flag in Destiny, how awesome would it be? For example, this is a scenario I just came up with, top of my head. So, me and my teammates, it's Capture the Flag 3v3, and let's say that my team is down 1 flag, and we need to capture it pronto. And I'm using the Warlock class, and I have my Nova Bomb, which is my super, and my teammate is a Hunter, and he has his Golden Gun, and my other teammate is a Titan, and he has his Defender class. So anyway, we have to win the game. So we're rushing to the other team. We know that there's a sniper overlooking their flag, and we know that there's a Titan sitting beside the flag, and we don't know where the third guy is, but we decide anyway it's time to make the move. It's time to go capture it because time is running out. So we start moving towards the thing. So we see the sniper in the distance because, like a noob, he's aimed in sight, and in Destiny, if you aim in your sight, there's a laser that shows up. So we see him, but none of us have any special ammo, so our teammate goes a super, but he gets sniped right when he uses his super, but at the same time, he unleashes 2 shots, and one of them hits the sniper, so the sniper is gone, and our gunslinger teammate is gone as well. So it's just me and the Titan, me and my Warlock, and my Titan in his Defender class. But anyway, so we're going towards the flag. We know that the guy is somewhere near the flag, but we don't know exactly where. But we see the red radar go off, and we know, okay, he's somewhere close to the flag. So we start moving towards him. And next thing we know, he rushes towards us and uses his, he's charging towards us so he can use his Feast of Havoc, which is the Titan super for the other class, not the Defender class, the other class, and he rushes towards us. At the same time, my teammate decides to use his Defender, and both of them cancel out. In case you don't know, if you use a Defender Titan plus the other Titan, both of those supers cancel each other out. So right when he does that, the Defender's Titans thing goes away, but we're able to kill him, and then right at that same moment, the third guy shows up and uses his super, and he's also a Warlock, and he uses Nova Bomb and takes out my teammate, and I blink backwards to avoid getting killed by it, and at the same time, I rush at him, but he runs away, and I don't know where he is, and you can hear the announcer saying in our ear, show that your light is strong, Guardian. Defend yourself. Show yourself strong. Whatever. You know how the guy talks. So I'm rushing towards the flag. I know that he is somewhere around here. He already ran away because he used the super and he's trying to escape. I'm rushing back towards our flag with everything I have within me, and I'm running back, and then all of a sudden he shows up. He has a shotgun. No, he has a fusion rifle. Even better. He has a fusion rifle, and he takes off half my health in 1 shot, but didn't kill me, and I use my Nova Bomb and I take him out. But right when as I'm about to run into our home base to capture the flag, time runs out and he says we lose. Now look at that story, look at that scenario of just capture the flag. Think about how awesome that would be. Because I remember in Halo, you played capture the flag, you had one guy sitting on the turret, you had one guy sitting as a gunner, and you had one guy driving, and you guys were trying to capture that flag with everything you had. You would go all the way, and ultimate teamwork was formed in those game modes. And I just think Destiny needs stuff like that. If you add those game modes into Destiny, because you already have the framework to have such a great competitive game, or rather a great game in the sense of having objective game modes in this game, and if you can have that in Destiny, just think of how awesome that would be to me. And I hope that they add it. There's been different things about Sparrow Racing. That would be sick. Think about it. It would even make you want to level up your Sparrow and get more Sparrows, which would make you want to put more time into the game. So if they add a Sparrow Racing League to Destiny, how sick would that be? It's just, I know the game just came out 2 weeks ago. I realize that. I know this. But at the same time, I want to see Bungie saying stuff like, oh, we have plans to add more game modes. What they've said so far is, we're gonna get feedback from the community as to what we could add. And to me, that's a great thing, but I still want to hear them say, we're planning on adding more game modes. That's what I want to hear, so that we can tell all the reviewers to shut up, sit down, and actually take notes for once. But anyway, that's all I have for y'all. I hope my reviews have kind of made sense, because I love this game with a passion. It's really hard for me to talk bad about it, but I also realize that the veil has to come off at some point. The honeymoon has to end, and you have to see what it is, to see the game for what it truly is. But anyway, that's all I have for y'all. Talk to y'all later. I hope Destiny is going well for y'all as it is for me, and that Krypton guy's still ticking me off, always giving me the wrong stuff. Like, jeez, man, why you gotta do me like that? I'm just playing. I don't know what happened here. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. God bless y'all, and peace!